This is a really good question. Is LinkedIn an effective tool for finding jobs in Dubai? And by the way, that question, put parentheses around it. That is a question. It is not the entire conversation. Is LinkedIn an effective tool for finding jobs in Dubai? It could very well be. But maybe it's not the only tool. Maybe there are other places that you can find jobs in. Pick a country, pick a region. This context, Dubai. LinkedIn is a useful tool to find jobs in Dubai. Go to LinkedIn, click on jobs, search location Dubai, and there'll probably be a lot of jobs in Dubai. But again, it's not the only tool that you can use to find a job in this context in Dubai. Now, the rest of this question here on Quora is, if so, why do some people struggle to get hired through online applications on LinkedIn and other websites? Well, that's a whole other question. Find the job? Apply for the job? How do you get to the interview? And too often, people rely on finding a job, applying for the job, and then they use this other tactic that doesn't work. It's called hope and prayer. Hope and prayer are not business tactics. Hope and prayer are not job search tactics. Hope and prayer are good, but they're not. That's not what you do here. You don't find a job, apply for a job, and then hope and pray. What you should do in LinkedIn when you're looking for jobs, let's go do a quick little search and walk through this. Hang on a second while I go get on LinkedIn. I'm going to go to jobs. I'm going to look for project manager. I'm going to look in Dubai. There, Dubai. There are 106 jobs that I just found on LinkedIn that are related in this context to project manager in Dubai. So I could just as easily click that apply button and then hope and prayer. And that's not what you want to do. So yes, look for jobs in Dubai. Use all of the filters available to you to really find the right job for you. Focus on the job that you want. And once you find that job, now what you want to do is go look at that job on LinkedIn. And if you have the ability to see who the hiring manager is, you don't necessarily need to send a message here. You can bring that person's profile up. That person's second level to me. I have a mutual connection. I can ask for an introduction from my mutual connection to this person and then get into a conversation. Everybody else is finding the job and they're hitting the apply button. And they're just walking down through this list, looking at it, reading it, hit the apply button. If you want to be a little different, a little better than everyone else, go find a job that is really the right job for you and try to find a way to get into a conversation with maybe somebody that you know who works there, maybe the hiring manager, and ask meaningful questions. Don't ask questions that you could get answered by reading this content. Ask questions about that job. Ask questions about what's this project all about? Why are we hiring someone new for this project? What is something that a great candidate needs to be focused on to make sure they're successful in this job? Ask real business questions. Don't ask the typical interview questions. Again, if you want to be more successful looking for jobs on LinkedIn, use all the filters to find the job. And if you want to be more successful getting into a conversation and maybe move into an interview and moving to being hired for a job, then look for a way to get into a real business conversation with someone related to that position, maybe the hiring manager, maybe somebody you know who works there, and maybe ask somebody that you know to introduce you to the person who needs that job filled. This talent acquisition partner, she's just filling the job for somebody else at this company. Find out who's actually hiring and see if you can get into a conversation with that person. Look, this is hard work. Most people are simply going to find the jobs and hit the apply button. But again, if you want to be a little different and a little better than every other candidate, in this case over 100 applicants, then find a way to get into a conversation with the person who is looking to fill this job so that you can build some level of trust, respect, and let them discover that you are the right candidate for this job. Do your research and look for the conversations. I'm Teddy. I'm a LinkedIn strategist, trainer, and coach, and I hope these ideas are helpful for you.